Hi everyone, and greetings from the padded room. And we're going to just do another episode of What's Gone and What's Back. So let's get straight into it. What's gone? Now, for racing, for people who are into horse racing and into to do a bit of betting, what a lot of lads do if they might see a fella in a betting shop, but you mightn't really know them as such, but you kind of are good friends with them in a way because you could meet them anywhere. And they would, you'd stop and have the old chat and this and that. Now, for racing punters and people who go into the bookies or have worked in the bookies, like myself, obviously horse racing is kind of like a religion to a lot of people. It's something to focus on, something to keep their interest in. And for some religions, like real, actual, godly like religions, where they go to is Mecca. Or they go to Lourdes. That's we'll say a religious person's Mecca. And for horse racing people, your Mecca is actually Cheltenham. So what's gone is meeting that random fella inside the bookies, and he goes to you, "Well, are you going to Cheltenham this year?" No, you're fucking not. That's gone. And what's back is, I was listening to the radio this morning, and so I'm in my mid-30s, right? But there was this big craze years ago, I think it was in the early 90s, where schools got involved with this thing, right? And so I was listening to the radio, which I'm going to mention in a second. So listening to the radio this morning, down in Mahon in Cork, there's a few, we'll say old people's homes, or I don't know what you'd call it, nursing homes. And so they're actually in complete isolation. They can't even get their, any of their relations to come into them, and they're not allowed because, for obvious reasons, it's very, very dangerous for them in that environment. So years ago, so what they're getting is the local schools are off school. So all the students have decided they're going to write letters and make friends with people they've never met before. And just send them in letters, and then tell them who they are and where they're from. The person in the nursing home writes to them and writes back. And for everyone that used to take part in this in the early 90s, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And they've actually used the same label. It's called, so you're writing to someone you don't know, you're writing to someone they don't know you, but you're sending letters over and back and over and back and over and back. And you're kind of waiting for the letter, and they used to call it Pen Pals. Pen Pals is back. Would you believe it? That was a huge thing in the early 90s in Ireland. Pen Pals. Imagine that. Pen Pals is back. So what's gone is, you're going to Cheltenham this year. No, fucking not. And what's back is Pen Pals. You get to know somebody intimately. You don't know who they are, but you're telling them your secrets even though you've never met them before, which is kind of crazy. But and you probably never get to meet him because over the course of this and that or whatever, like. But it's funny. What's gone and what's back? Some of the stuff is just crazy.